In this first harrowing Ring doorbell moment, as the clock strikes 2 a.m. and the world outside falls into a deep slumber, an unexpected visitor arrives, shrouded in mystery. We witness this enigmatic figure's presence unfold. What compels her to venture into the darkness at such an hour? Is it a harmless mistake or something more sinister lurking beneath the surface?
So I think I'm gonna have to do a story time.
In this chilling Ring doorbell moment, a man attempts to breach the sanctity of someone's doorstep under the cloak of night. Caught in the act by the ever-watchful gaze of a Ring doorbell camera, his motives remain shrouded in mystery. But the intrigue doesn't end there. As the footage unfolds, the camera captures a startling revelation: the man surreptitiously concealing something within the confines of his pants. In this unexpected Ring doorbell moment, an unforeseen turn of events unfolds as the homeowner inadvertently leaves their loyal companion, their beloved dog, outside the safety of their home. In a surreal twist of fate, two mysterious figures materialize seemingly out of thin air, settling themselves directly in front of the house. Their intentions unclear, they engage in a hushed discussion while the unsuspecting dog remains in their possession. In this inexplicable Ring doorbell moment, as the homeowner approaches the threshold of his abode, the mundane task of unlocking his door takes a sudden turn into the realm of the inexplicable. With key in hand, he moves to insert it into the lock, only to be met with an unexpected occurrence. In a moment that defies comprehension, something peculiar descends from above, landing squarely in his palm, sending a shiver down his spine. Caught off guard by this eerie interruption, he recoils in startled disbelief, momentarily stepping away from the door, his heart racing with apprehension.
Oh my God! Fell on my hand. Literally, I was opening the door, and this thingy just straight fell on my hand right here. I wish I would have caught it on camera. But is it poisonous? Anyone know? Type in the comments if you know. This snake literally fell on my hand. Literally, I was opening the door, and this thingy just straight fell on my hand right here. I wish I would have caught it on camera. But is it poisonous? Anyone know? Type in the comments if you know.
In this enigmatic Ring doorbell moment, in the quiet solitude of the night, the tranquility of a residential street is disrupted by the arrival of an unfamiliar figure. With measured steps, a stranger approaches the doorway, their intentions veiled in uncertainty. As they extend a hand towards the doorbell, the air crackles with anticipation, the silence punctuated by the echoing chime of the bell. In this unsettling Ring doorbell moment, a group of youths, their intentions uncertain and their presence uninvited, converge upon the front door of a residence. With a sense of mischief lingering in the air, they begin to rap their knuckles against the sturdy wood, the sound echoing through the night like an ominous drumbeat. Their motives appear dubious, their actions suggestive of a desire to stir up trouble in the tranquil surroundings. For the homeowner, the sudden intrusion elicits a mix of concern and apprehension, their mind racing with the possibilities of what mischief these young trespassers may have in store.
But it hooks up to the phone. Yeah.
In this mysterious Ring doorbell moment, a shadowy figure, cloaked in darkness and obscured from view, emerges from the night's embrace. In a sudden and savage act, they launch an assault upon an unsuspecting man, whose only refuge is the sanctuary of his apartment door. In this enigmatic Ring doorbell moment, in the dead of night, as the world slumbers, a curious visitor prowls the perimeter of a quiet suburban home. Caught in the keen eye of a doorbell camera, a playful feline darts across the frame, its nimble movements a fleeting blur against the backdrop of darkness. Yet, as the cat's playful antics fade into the night, a sense of unease lingers in the air. Suddenly, something inexplicable materializes, hovering ominously in front of the house.
Viewers, you can send your creepy footage to Creepy Chronicle and subscribe to our channel for more eyes-opening contents.
In this nocturnal Ring doorbell moment, when darkness envelopes the world in its cloak, the tranquility of a home is shattered by an eerie presence. Unbeknownst to its inhabitants, a sinister figure slinks through the corridors, its movements stealthy and clandestine. As the homeowner's camera captures this chilling intrusion, a sense of dread settles over the once familiar surroundings. In this eerie Ring doorbell footage, we peer into the darkness as a mysterious figure materializes, its movements shrouded in secrecy as it navigates the shadows with eerie precision. What strange force has drawn this enigmatic presence to the doorstep of an ordinary residence? With each passing moment, the tension mounts, the air thick with anticipation and trepidation. In this harrowing Ring doorbell footage, two unsuspecting women make their way home, their footsteps echoing softly against the pavement. As they approach the threshold of their residence, a lone figure trails behind, his presence seemingly innocuous at first glance. Yet, in a bewildering twist of fate, the camera captures a moment of inexplicable horror. The man, mere steps behind the women, vanishes into thin air, leaving behind a palpable sense of disbelief and dread. In this eerie stillness Ring doorbell footage, a homeowner finds himself gripped by a creeping sense of unease as he traverses the dimly lit streets toward his sanctuary. Yet, with each furtive glance over his shoulder, his worst fears are confirmed. A spectral presence, silent and inscrutable, follows in his wake. Heart pounding with primal dread, he quickens his pace, the weight of the unseen specter bearing down upon him like a shroud. With trembling hands, he fumbles for his keys, his mind racing with the primal instinct to seek refuge within the safety of his home. In this eerie Ring doorbell footage, a homeowner finds himself confronted by an inexplicable phenomenon. In the stillness of the night, the familiar chime of the doorbell rings out, echoing through the silent corridors of his home. Yet, when he peers through the peephole, he is met with an unsettling sight. There is no one there, no visible trace of any visitor at his doorstep. Instead, a disembodied voice drifts through the air, its ethereal tones sending a chill down his spine. In this Shroud of Night Ring doorbell footage, a sinister figure lies in wait, watching intently as the unsuspecting homeowner steps outside to dispose of the trash. With silent, predatory patience, he bides his time, his intentions veiled in shadow as he shadows her every move. As she turns to retreat back into the safety of her home, he seizes the opportunity, lunging forward with a desperate bid to gain access to her sanctuary. But the homeowner, her senses sharp with instinctive alarm, reacts swiftly, slamming the door shut and securing it behind her with a resounding click. In the blink of an eye, the would-be intruder is thwarted, his nefarious plans foiled by the quick thinking and decisive action of the lady. As he fades back into the darkness from whence he came, the homeowner is left shaken but resolute, her home now a fortress against the dangers that lurk in the night.
Viewers, you can send your creepy footage to Creepy Chronicle and subscribe to our channel for more eyes-opening contents.
In this tranquil Ring doorbell footage, a mundane chore takes a chilling turn for a homeowner as he steps outside to dispose of the trash. Oblivious to the spectral presence lurking just beyond his peripheral vision, he carries out the task with routine efficiency, unaware of the otherworldly events unfolding behind him. Upon re-entering his home, a sense of unease gnaws at the edges of his consciousness, a feeling of disquiet that defies explanation. It is not until he reviews the footage captured by his doorbell camera that the chilling truth reveals itself. In a surreal twist of fate, a transparent apparition streaks past him with startling speed, its ethereal form a haunting specter against the backdrop of the night. Shocked and bewildered, the homeowner grapples with the inexplicable nature of the phenomenon, his mind racing with unanswered questions. In this harrowing Ring doorbell encounter, a man attempts to breach the sanctity of someone's home. With determined persistence, he tries various methods to force his way through the door, his intentions nefarious and his resolve unwavering. As his futile attempts escalate, frustration boils over into anger, and the tranquility of the night is shattered by his enraged screams directed at the homeowner within.
You piece of fucking mother.
In this brazen act of intrusion Ring doorbell encounter, a man sets his sights on a suburban home. With audacious confidence, he approaches the front door, his intentions hidden behind a facade of normalcy. A quick press of the doorbell serves as a deceptive precursor to his true agenda, as he swiftly retreats to the shadows of the backyard. Undeterred by the boldness of his actions, he resorts to desperate measures, shattering a window in a frantic bid to gain entry. Yet, his efforts are thwarted by an unexpected guardian within, a vigilant security dog, whose presence sends the would-be intruder scrambling for safety. As the failed break-in comes to light, a chilling revelation emerges: the perpetrator has a history of burglary, with multiple cases staining his past.
I couldn't dial 911 fast enough. What is it with this guy and what does he want with my house? This is the third time. I think that's what ultimately deterred him. Yeah, it messes with your mind a little. When somebody motion activates or they physically push the doorbell, either one, it notifies me wherever I'm at.
Hi, nice to meet you.
This time, the security system captured a clear image of Brown's face.
They had this guy arrested in less than an hour. We don't need a guy like this out burglarizing homes, because I'm not the only victim here. I'm not the only house this guy's gone to. He's got quite a record.
In this unsettling Ring doorbell clip, the tranquility of a suburban home is shattered by an alarming sound captured by the doorbell camera. The audio captures the unmistakable echoes of distress, a voice choked with fear, or perhaps the frantic gasps of someone under attack. The hairs on the back of one's neck stand on end as the chilling realization dawns: there is someone in peril, their cries for help echoing through the night, perilously close to the sanctuary of the home. In this horrifying turn of events Ring doorbell clip, a routine departure from home transforms into a harrowing ordeal for an unsuspecting homeowner. As he prepares to drive away from his driveway, the tranquility of the moment is shattered by the sudden and violent intrusion of two armed assailants. With chilling precision, they launch their assault, seizing control of his vehicle and robbing him of his sense of security in the very shadow of his own home.
As we approach the end of this video, I just wanted to say, if you've enjoyed the thrills and chills, don't forget to subscribe to my channel for more hair-raising content. Remember to leave a comment, share with your friends, and hit that like button to help spread the fear.